Uh, okay, let me also quickly bring in our Anurag Naidu, political analyst, who's also live with us. Anurag, what are your predictions looking like for the Assembly elections 2026?
So I think let's. Do you want me to start with Assam or Bangladesh,
Yeah, up to you,
West
up to
Bengal?
you,
Or
up to you. One by one, let's take all of them.
let's take on Assam and
Okay.
when I say Bangladesh, I think I always feel why BJP is needed in Assam and West Bengal is national security, and I must tell you, this election is also about how BJP has been vocal about the immigration issue, how BJP has been extremely vocal about the national integration, how BJP is extremely vocal about SIR. And if you want to start with Assam, purely BJP, because on the back of Hemanta Biswa Sarma and his popularity, not just popularity, he has done brilliant work of development. You see the airport, you see the flyovers, and I've traveled to Shillong and Assam several times in the last 3 or 4 years, and I can see this incremental development happening, and also the from a social coalition, the tribals, OBCs, and Assamese Hindus have come together in support of the BJP strongly. That works out in the favor of the BJP. That takes them to a very comfortable, close to 100 seats of a majority that I can clearly see in the state of Assam. And of course, Congress falling short, mainly on the back of the Muslims and other traditional vote bastions that the Congress had in Assam. So they would continue there. In West Bengal, I see this time the BJP forming the government. Numbers anywhere close to 150, 150 plus. I mean, I predict 135 to 165. Yes, it's a tough contest. Yes, it's an extremely tough contest considering the fact that the inroads that TMC has, the kind of booth management that TMC has, the kind of booth capturing and the kind of the vote management, if people, if you have an experience of covering the election, and I'm telling you with an experience of seeing how the election management is done on the ground, it has also got to do with a lot to do with how you get your people to vote and how you capture the booth, how you do all the election management. That's where the TMC has always been strong. They know each and every vote, whether it is legal or illegal, legitimate or illegitimate. And that's also a reality of Indian democracy. We do have a huge chunk of illegitimate votes, which are usually taken, incubated by the parties and used towards the voting. TMC has a lot of them. But the factor that I see clearly happening is, you see this time, there's been a tough contest by BJP. Every single vote that is casted on the ballot in the booth, there has been a tough contest. BJP up in its arm, they know they've seen the past 3 elections where they've given a fierce contest. This time has deployed extremely high central security forces. Every BJP MLA every candidate is empowered. They have really given a tough contest, sleepless nights to TMC.
Okay.
And with SIR,
Okay.
90 lakh votes being deleted,
Okay.
I see a real contest, and I see, and also, let's
Okay.
not forget, the biggest factor is the voter today in West Bengal is silent. And the silence speaks volume.
Okay.
And that's where I see the game changing in the favor of BJP. I clearly see BJP forming the government.
Let's go to the next state. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, now coming to Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, I had given an earlier prediction where, I predicted Vijay to be around 10 to 15 seats, but I did some more surveys and not on the Pradeep Gupta's assessment and everything. But I clearly see TVK getting a good traction. I can clearly see their numbers going upwards of 25, 30 seats, clearly 25, 30 seats. And what I have also seen is DMK is holding on to their traditional vote bank, losing a lot in the Chennai region only. And the rest of Tamil Nadu, DMK more or less is holding on to their vote bank. That means I clearly see DMK becoming the largest party, and then Vijay becoming, also getting up some traction, AIDMK being the second. But Vijay leaving Chennai, Vijay is taking a majority of the AIDMK vote with him.
Right.
So that means the Gounders and the Tevars have not stuck with the AIDMK as much as they expected to on the back of Palaniswamy's affiliation.
Okay.
Coming to Kerala, and I clearly see the numbers won't change for me, and I think the UDF is comfortably forming the government.
Okay.
The 77 to 81 seats. I will not be surprised even if they surpass 85.
All right. All right.
So,
One final question. Do you believe that we could possibly be seeing a hung assembly in either Tamil Nadu or West Bengal?
I can see the chances are high in Tamil Nadu, not in West Bengal. I see West Bengal will throw a clear mandate.
West Bengal will throw a clear mandate. You believe it's going to be in favor of the BJP. And
absolutely.
Tamil Nadu, you are saying could possibly be hung. DMK will be single largest party.
Yeah, DMK will be single largest party.
But then if it's hung, then possibly TVK, AIDMK could also happen. Anurag?
That's an absolute possibility.
Okay.
We need to wait and watch how it happens.
Yes.
We'll have to wait for the 4th
of May. All right. We'll have